Yes, Dr. Mccaleb, I wanted to talk about what you think about authentic assessments, the way I looked at it, and your feelings, especially with regard to the way we discussed it the other day. And I thought that it seemed to be very authentic. So please tell us something about it.
Well, to me, the real place to find out what's happening is in the experience itself. And the horse is the archetype of power. Did you forget how to get started?
Yes, you have to come
You
this
just
way.
push.
I'm already recording it.
You have to come here, Yati.
I'm already taking
and
it.
him close by, yes.
Yeah, true. Yes.
So the horse is the archetype of power. And so to deal with any kind of interaction with the horse is going to be the test of that. So this thing is a lot stronger than I am, and I'm not going to be able to pull her around. I actually could get equipment that is cruel enough to where I could make her do things, but that's not any fun. And so the way to work it is to develop trust. You can tell she's almost going to sleep. She's very tired now. And yet, when I start asking her to work, then we have to negotiate whatever we're trying to do. And if I try to be too gentle with her, she will, quit. And so I have to be able to push her enough, but then give when she gives, almost in anticipation. Like when I believe that she's going to perform, I need to release my cue, my asking. And that way she believes that she's doing it herself. And that's what they say. I think probably they know that we're doing it together. And it's something, it's like right now what I'm trying to get her to do, get a little burr out of her still there. We're trying to work at a higher level of performance. That's what we try to do with kids too. And to do that, she moves into an area that feels uncomfortable to her, which I think what happens to kids too. And what I have to do is try to get her to trust me enough to go ahead and try something even though it doesn't feel like the same old thing. And then if we can get into that, I believe that we feel the joy that we get when we're learning something new. And if she can taste that, then I can get her back to that again. And then she will learn how to be comfortable with that. But what I often find is that I'm comfortable with the old way of doing things too. And I'm a little, she's big. And so to some extent it's scary to me to go into the unfamiliar. And part of me sometimes will ask her to do something new, but part of me is resisting. And she will respond sometimes to what I'm actually saying, although I don't think I'm saying that. So I always have to check out myself. And so I try to ask and then expect her to perform. And if she goes the way I'm asking, that's great. And I reward her and use up continue as long as we can. If she doesn't, I've learned instead of reacting negatively, to first say, okay, am I straight? And like I have an irritated left shoulder. And so sometimes she won't bend this way, even though that's our better way of going. And I started getting angry with her because she wouldn't bend that way, and I realized this shoulder is down, which is what she was doing. She was doing the same thing instead of opening up her shoulder. And so I had to learn to do that, even though that's a bit painful to me because my shoulder doesn't go that way. So that's what tells her to do this. And so when I ask her, I say, okay, go left, and she doesn't, and instead of jerking her, I say, all right, is my shoulder back? And I do that, and then she will come around from that. So, I don't know if that's all authentic assessments, but it's about moving in the way we're trying to move that's based on trust and based on belief it's going to happen. If it's not, then to check and say, well, what am I doing? Maybe I'm not totally straight. Is that what you were wondering about?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you think about that with kids? Does that relate to what?
I think it does. It's all about the relationship, like you explained, and I think it's also being sensitive to students' needs. The way you have this warm relationship with this horse, and children are, they say humans have the sixth sense of intellect, and then we need to be very, very careful with children. So, like you said, instead of getting annoyed that things are not going the way we want it to go, if we can find out why it's not going that way and bend a little, like you spoke about the shoulder part of it,
Yeah.
you had to, kind of modify yourself so that she is also comfortable. Teachers will also have to modify themselves so that the student is comfortable. And at the end of the journey, both have to feel good about the relationship.
Exactly.
I think that's
One of the masters of the Spanish writing school, he says at the end of his book, he says, if at the end of a lesson your horse is not happier and healthier than at the beginning, you failed.
I think you put it beautifully.
Well, that's what he says, and so I always kind of ask that, and I try to think, okay, are we better than we were to begin with? And maybe we didn't get to what I thought we ought to do, and sometimes we don't.
And you can see that because of your relationship with her, she's comfortable with all of us.
Yeah.
You see, she doesn't look at me as a stranger. She seems to accept the way I'm touching her.
Yeah.
She's not reacting. So I think if we get our students to get comfortable with us, then they react better with the world around them.
Yeah.
So I think that's another important thing I'm learning from this wonderful relationship. Great.
So you want to go ahead and put her to work?
Yes, thank you. Thor, you want to ask some questions? You can come right here.